Jim Beam has added a 7-year age statement to its black label. Does it deserve a space on your shelf? If you want to find out, then stick around.
So in the interest of full disclosure,
Yeah.
I just bought this bottle at retail.
Well, there you go.
It's readily available. We didn't need any special help.
No.
Just went to the store, boom, got it. Not a medium bottle.
Yeah.
So the backstory on this one, Jim Beam had a black label.
Okay.
That's always kind of been considered one of the bourbon values out there. But a lot of the whiskey nerds kind of avoided it because even though it had a MSRP that was around $20, it was non-age stated. It was only 86 proof. And the only thing that you knew about its age was it just said extra age. And they meant it was aged longer than the white label, but it was still non-age stated. But now Jim Beam has actually raised the proof from 86 to 90 and added a 7-year age statement. So that's what we're going to try today.
Yeah.
So what's the details on this bottle?
Okay. Well, I mean, as we mentioned, it is from Jim Beam. It's their black label 7-year.
Mm-hmm.
The proof is 90 proof, as you mentioned. SRP, is it really only $20?
Yeah, it's $19.99, which
Gosh.
I went and looked because I'm a jerk. And when I picked up the bottle, I was going to buy it regardless of the price. And I didn't check to see what it was. So I went to Total Wine, and Total Wine has both the old label and the new label for sale.
Oh.
And the new label is $19.99, but the old label is $21.69.
That's odd.
And so somehow the price came down, which makes me speculate that maybe the whiskey in the extra age was above 7-year.
Oh.
And we're actually getting a younger whiskey, and that may be why it's cheaper. I don't know.
Speculation.
Yeah.
And this is a 750, even though it looks little?
Yeah, 750
little
ml. Yeah. Little nugget. What do you say we taste this bad boy up?
Sure.
Definitely Jim Beam on the nose.
Yeah, it's nutty.
It is nutty. Nutty for days.
Which is not my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Not my fave.
Yeah, on the palate, peanuts, chocolate. My old inspector, real estate inspector, he used to make me, the real estate office, these little baskets at Christmas. And he would cover peanuts and chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not a big sweets person, but for whatever reason, I was addicted to those things. And I would eat copious amounts of them. And this reminds me of that. There's chocolate, there's peanut, there's...
See, I get the sweeter, like, my brain was thinking apple. It's apple-y to me.
Apple is 12.
12.
12.
I should know this by now, player. But I don't.
I'm shocked. Yes, apple. Yeah, definitely some apple.
Which I think is what makes me like it, because, I mean, like I said, I don't normally like peanutty, but it's not so nutty for me that it's like, you know, I've heard people say, like, you know, peanut butter and jelly about Jim Beam stuff, but...
It's banana. It's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Which it's hilarious that you can spell bananas with a song and not on your prompter.
Yeah, I'm not a great speller, you know. Maybe I should sing the song when I try to write the word. For those of you
Most people
playing at
do.
home, I spelled bananas wrong on the teleprompter, and Lindsay noticed. So,
Banana.
whatever.
That's fine.
It's fine. I'm not a strong speller.
I know this about you.
Everybody knows this about me.
It's fine.
So how would you rate this bad boy on a scale of 100?
I don't know. It's yummy for what it is.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
So I'm, 85, 86 maybe. Like, the flavor's nice. It's like well-rounded. It's not so peanutty that like I don't enjoy it at all, which I've had some peanutty whiskeys that like I'm like, noper, I don't want that at all. But the apple in this, like it's light and fruity in a way that I like it. So
Yeah. I'm going to go 78 on this one.
really,
Yeah. Yeah. And that's a solid score. We got to leave space for the George C. Staggs of the world.
yeah,
I
live in a tiny little window of like 15.
You're going to have to start using decimal points if you don't get a little
I know.
more willing.
I want to be nice to all the hardworking people that are trying to make nice things.
Or you're going to have to go above 100 points.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I mean, But
I'm terrible at comparing. I'd be like, oh, this is a 90. And then you give me one that's like, oh my God. I'm like, forgot that other one was a 90 and this is way, but
it's fine. Anyway.
It's all fine. I'm trying to be nice. When I don't like something, you know that I don't like it.
No.
And people will like pause it and then like Lindsay's face at 13 point whatever.
Yeah, this is not going to supplant Wild Turkey 101 for me. No, Wild Turkey 101 is like 81,
It's
82.
nice. It's cheap.
This
it's
is
gonna
like
make
a
great
78.
cocktails.
It's a little bit below that for me in terms of quality of drinking experience. It could be the 90 proof. If it were 101, it might bump it up a few points, but I'm gonna put this at 78. Buy or pass at SRP.
Yeah, buy a couple.
It's a buy. Yeah. This is a strong buy at $20. World-class 7-year whiskey from a legacy distillery that absolutely knows what they're doing. This is a buy every time when you run out, replace it. Yeah. Like this should...
Like I could put that in the Bartesian, even with the peanutty flavors that it has. Like
I was so confused because when I was looking up some information about the new label and all that stuff, and I went to the website, and the main photo that popped up was a cocktail.
Oh.
And it was just, you know how they show like the thumbnails and the summary and whatnot. When you went to the page, it had a picture of the bottle at the top. But I was like, oh no, it's trying to direct me to the wrong thing. No, they understand that this is also good for cocktails. Yeah. Not necessarily a neat pour. So.
I mean, I drink it neat too.
All right. Yeah. So you might have noticed there's some weird looking bottles.
Yeah.
That are out here. And these are my 3 1978 Jim Beam decanters. Yeah. Why 1978, pretty girl?
Well, because it's the year that we were both born.
Yeah. These are our birth year whiskeys.
Which we are from the 1900s.
Yes, the 1900s is when we were born.
1900s.
And, yeah. And so we have 3 bottles of 1978.
And we want to give it to you.
And we're going to give some away. Our 1978 is aged for 135 months. So this was at a time that they were trying to get big age statement numbers on the labels to kind of compete with Scotch. And so...
Like when you say your toddler is...
Yeah, like
135 months old.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's something like that. And
that wouldn't be a toddler anymore. That's a lot of months.
Yeah, it's a lot of months. It's over 10 years. I know that. Yeah. I can multiply 10 times 12.
The moms are like, "How old is your baby?" And they're like, 26 months.
And I'm like, I can't. Now I got to do math in my head. Why are we doing this?
That baby's 2 years old.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Outtakes.
No, let's go to Maine. No. Let's go to Maine. Yeah.
No,
anyway.
I made a dumb face.
No, it's good. And only 80 proof. So we're gonna give you an 80 proof to go against a 90 proof.
Okay.
Just check it out there. So how many winners do you think?
Well, I mean, we've got a lot.
We have a lot.
So, and I mean, this stuff's $20. What if we did like 5 1-ounce sample packs?
5 1-ounce sample packs. That sounds good. And all you have to do to enter to win this free giveaway is like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, fill out the web form that's in the video description below. It'll give us your basic contact information, and then we'll run the randomizer, post the results publicly on the YouTube channel for accountability. Reach out to the winners, get your address, and ship you your samples absolutely for free. Yep. And why don't you tell them how they can support the channel?
Well, we do have a Patreon, which we've set it up in a way that there's something for every budget, and we tried to make really, really fun rewards and benefits and things that come with those. So, I mean, there's things like merch discounts and stuff like that, but we've got distillery takeovers, in-person meetups, And it's kind of become its own community inside of Bourbon Real Talk community. Like it's its own kind of thing. And, you know, people make friends and share things. And
yeah, but we do trips together and stuff. And so there's a lot of stuff going on in there. Just go check out the benefits. And then you can also support us through the merch, which Lindsay built the website and sourced all of the merch.
Well, the original website I did, Wes has made it prettier. So I always feel like I have to give Wes
credit where credit's due.
Wes the credit. But yeah, we worked really hard on this aroma kit as a family when we first made them. We lined the kids up in the kitchen and we were like pouring in the kitchen and twisting these, like you get blisters on your fingers from twisting these caps. This stuff is made, you know, by hand. Obviously we source the boxes. I'm not nailing them together in the garage or anything. Yeah. But lots of great merch. We work really hard on it. We're very proud of it. And you get the satisfaction of knowing that you're supporting us and our mission in all of the different ways.
Yeah. And last but not least, you could support us by hiring us to represent you in your residential real estate transaction, because Lindsay and I run a real estate company together. We operate in the Dallas and Houston metro areas, and we give epic closing bottles as gifts. Yeah. So if you want to get something epic, and we've given away when I said epic bottle, whatever you're thinking of, we've given that bottle away before. Yeah. And if this is your first time tuning into the channel, we'd love to let you know what we're all about. And that is bringing people together around whiskey. And that is a mission of ours because we lost my younger brother to suicide. And after his passing, we were looking for ways to try to help other people have the social connections that kind of bind you to this world. And we saw how whiskey was bringing people together. And I thought maybe if I can get you connected to whiskey, whiskey will do the rest of the job and get you connected to others. And so we started the podcast, and that was a success. And that ended up leading to us to create Bourbon Real Talk Community, which is a free Facebook-based whiskey enthusiast forum that's troll-free. We moderate all of the drama and negativity in there because we are trying to form community and connection. And that actually gave us the opportunity to parlay that community into a suicide prevention and intervention nonprofit called Live Stay Project. And so we're doing a whole lot to try and, you know, pull people together. And while we were researching all this, we did see some negativity out there from what we call whiskey trolls, people showing hate to strangers online.
Which is more prevalent with today's political situation. Let's just be kind or be quiet.
Yeah, exactly. And so what we decided is that we don't really care about all that stuff. And we just want to love everybody until they give us a reason that means that we can't anymore. And that's why we end every episode the same way, and that's this. If you woke up this morning and you're unsure whether or not anyone loved you, just know that we love you. We'll see you next time on Bourbon Real Talk. Cheers.
Did I wear this one already? Because I feel like I did the flowy thing.
I don't know. You got a lot of stuff, bro.